If you're over 60, every step you take or don't take can have a profound impact on your heart. What if I told you that some of the exercises you've been doing thinking they're helping you stay strong might actually be silently harming your heart? I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to protect you. As a heart specialist, I've seen too many seniors walk into my office feeling perfectly fine, only to discover elevated blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms, or signs of strain they never expected. And often, it wasn't poor diet or lack of activity that caused these issues. It was the wrong type of exercise. Many seniors unknowingly make this mistake. In this video, I'm going to ask you to stop 5 specific types of exercise that could be weakening your heart instead of strengthening it. But don't worry, I'll also show you what you can do instead. Keep watching because your heart deserves better, and the first habit might be something you're doing right now. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss another health tip tailored just for you. If you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments below. If not, type 0 and let me know how I can improve. 1. High-intensity interval training. Let's start with high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. It's become incredibly popular, but after 60, your heart isn't the same as it was in your younger years. It's more delicate, more vulnerable, and far less forgiving of extremes. HIIT involves short bursts of intense effort, followed by brief rest periods. While it's great for some people, for older adults, it can be one of the most dangerous forms of exercise. As a heart doctor, I've seen too many seniors dive into these trendy workouts, believing they're doing the right thing. They think sweating more means living longer. But the truth is, these workouts place sudden, immense pressure on a heart that may already be dealing with high blood pressure, arrhythmias, or stiff arteries. When you push yourself to the point of breathlessness, your heart has to pump harder and faster than it's safely capable of. For many seniors, this doesn't build strength, it builds risk. The damage isn't always immediate. Your heart strains quietly, blood pressure spikes subtly, and electrical rhythms can become unstable. You might feel a little lightheaded or unusually tired and brush it off as aging. But inside, your heart is waving a red flag that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Many seniors do these workouts to stay independent, live longer, or keep up with younger peers. But pushing beyond your body's limits can lead to an ER visit or even a life-altering event. Exercise should strengthen your heart, not break it. Gentle activities like walking, tai chi, or light swimming are the unsung heroes of senior heart health. They support your body without shocking it, working with your heart, not against it. In your 60s, 70s, and beyond, safety is strength, and sustainability is success. 2. Core crunches and heavy lifting. Now let's talk about core crunches and heavy lifting. There is a common belief that building muscle protects us as we age, and to some extent, that's true. Muscle keeps us mobile, stable, and independent. But as a heart specialist, I've seen something more complex and dangerous when older adults engage in exercises like crunches, sit-ups, or heavy weightlifting, without understanding the internal pressure they create. These exercises can put your heart at risk. What many seniors don't realize is that straining during a core crunch or lifting a heavy dumbbell causes a spike in abdominal and chest pressure. This pressure presses inward and upward, creating a surge in blood pressure and placing sudden demands on the heart. For an aging heart, especially one already dealing with stiff arteries or silent plaque buildup, this can be a breaking point. I've treated patients who fainted mid-rep, experienced chest pain during a set, or suffered arrhythmias shortly after what they thought was a normal workout. These individuals weren't neglecting their health. They were actively trying to preserve it. But the body in its 60s or 70s isn't the same as it was decades ago. The circulatory system is less elastic. and the heart is more vulnerable to sudden changes in pressure. A single incorrect lift or improperly performed abdominal contraction can lead to consequences no one expects from a fitness routine. The key isn't to avoid strength training altogether, it's to modify it with care. Use resistance bands instead of weights. Focus on controlled, slow movements, and work with a trainer who understands cardiac limitations. You don't have to stop building strength. You just need to stop shocking your system. Number 3, exercising in extreme temperatures. Next, let's discuss exercising in extreme temperatures. We often think of physical activity as the answer to better health, and it is. But for seniors, the when and where of exercise matter just as much as the activity itself. I've seen too many older adults step outside for a walk on a cold winter morning or a scorching summer afternoon, unaware that the environment around them is working against their heart. After 60, your body loses much of its ability to regulate temperature. In the cold, your blood vessels constrict to preserve warmth, causing blood pressure to rise, a natural reaction that can strain a heart already dealing with hypertension or clogged arteries. In extreme heat, the opposite happens. Your blood vessels dilate, your heart races to cool you down, and dehydration sets in faster than you expect. In both cases, the heart is forced to work harder, not from exertion, but from survival. I've seen patients collapse during neighborhood walks in the heat or suffer shortness of breath after just a few minutes in the winter air. These aren't outliers, they're warning signs. Many seniors don't realize how sensitive the cardiovascular system becomes to temperature changes. Your heart doesn't need to run a marathon to be stressed. It just needs to be exposed to the wrong environment at the wrong time. Exercise should heal, not harm. For seniors, that often means choosing comfort over challenge. Find indoor environments with stable temperatures, hydrate before, during, and after activity, and dress appropriately. Above all, listen when your body whispers before it starts to scream. Number 4, jumping, rapid movements, and sudden direction changes. Now, let's talk about jumping, rapid movements, and sudden direction changes. These fast-paced exercises can feel energizing, like we're fighting back against time. Jumping jacks, stair sprints, burpees, or quick aerobics classes may seem harmless, even empowering. But when you're over 60, these movements can quietly wreak havoc on a body that no longer handles shock speed or sudden shifts the way it once did. I've watched strong, proud seniors try to keep up with younger peers in community fitness classes or online routines, only to arrive in my clinic describing dizzy spells, pounding hearts, or even falls they couldn't explain. It's not weakness, it's biology. As we age, our nervous system reacts slower, our balance becomes less reliable, and our arteries stiffen. Rapid shifts in movement, jumping, twisting, turning quickly, create a storm of demands on the cardiovascular system. Blood pressure can fluctuate, the heart can race irregularly, and oxygen delivery may struggle to keep up. These motions don't just strain muscles, they confuse the body. What feels like a simple jump or lunge is, to the aging body, a challenge in coordination, blood flow, and recovery. For seniors with even mild cardiovascular issues, the risk of arrhythmia or a dangerous fall becomes very real. True strength at this age comes not from speed, but from control, not from how fast you can move, but from how gently you protect what matters most: your heart, your balance, your peace. Slow, fluid exercises like Tai Chi, water aerobics, or gentle stretching may seem less impressive, but they are profoundly effective. They stabilize the body, soothe the heart, and bring longevity without risk. Number 5, exercising too late at night. Finally, let's address exercising too late at night. At first glance, working out in the evening might seem convenient. The day is done, the house is quiet, and there's finally time to move. But for those of us in our 60s, 70s, and beyond, what feels convenient can sometimes quietly compromise one of the most vital processes your body needs to survive: restorative sleep. I've seen it many times. Seniors who take an evening walk after dinner, do light cardio before bed, or squeeze in a quick workout late at night in the name of discipline. They mean well, but they don't realize that even light physical exertion too close to bedtime can stimulate the nervous system, elevate the heart rate, and delay the body's natural transition into deep healing rest. As we age, our sleep becomes more fragile, and our circadian rhythms become more sensitive to disruption. Late-night exercise, especially if it raises your core temperature or adrenaline levels, tells your body to stay alert just when it should be winding down. Here's the hidden danger. Poor sleep is directly linked to higher blood pressure, increased inflammation, insulin resistance, and even irregular heart rhythms. Your heart needs rest just as much as your muscles do, maybe even more. If you regularly sacrifice deep sleep for evening activity, you may be unknowingly robbing your heart of its most essential time to repair and recover. Movement must align with the body's natural cycles. Morning or early afternoon exercise supports better sleep, steadier energy, and more balanced cardiovascular health. Let your evenings be about slowing down, not speeding up, because while sleep is when your heart heals, there's something else just as vital during those waking hours: listening to your body. Lastly, this is a message from my heart to you. If you've made it this far, thank you. It tells me you care, not just about living longer, but about living better. As a doctor and fellow human being, I want to speak to you now from the heart. I've spent decades in hospital rooms and clinics, sitting beside seniors who were strong, wise, and full of life, until a single decision, a single habit, or a single workout took it all away. So many of them said the same thing: I didn't think it was a big deal. That phrase haunts me because when you're over 60, almost everything becomes a big deal. What you eat, how you move when you rest, how you handle stress, your heart. After beating tirelessly for decades is asking, sometimes begging, for your attention. Not out of fear, but out of need. You don't need to train like you're 30. You don't need to chase some ideal image of active aging if it pushes you beyond what your body is ready for. What you need is consistency, kindness, and awareness. There is no medal for overexertion, only the quiet, priceless reward of waking up each morning with a steady heart and a clear mind. Let go of the myth that more is better. Start choosing wiser, not harder. Walk with presence, rest with purpose, and move in harmony with your age, not in rebellion against it. That is strength. That is courage. That is what protects your heart. Even as you embrace better habits and safer exercise, remember this: your heart doesn't ask for much, but it gives you everything. It beats without being told, supporting you through every emotion, every step, every year. After 60, your heart needs you to listen, not to fear it, but to honor it. The 5 exercises I've asked you to reconsider aren't inherently bad. They're just not made for an aging heart. What once felt energizing might now be exhausting. What once built strength might now invite strain. And that's okay. Aging isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Your journey forward should not be about pushing harder. It should be about moving smarter, breathing deeper, and choosing what heals instead of what harms. Your health isn't measured in sweat or speed. It's measured in the quiet strength of consistency, balance, and care. Let today be the day you start protecting your heart, not punishing it. And if no one's told you this yet, you're not too old, it's not too late, and every gentle decision you make adds life to your years and years to your life. Take that next step carefully, kindly, and with your heart in mind. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.